forget it. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love long. Pain in her heart, I can feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love strong. So many scars that's become from being loved wrong. So many thoughts in my head, no, I ain't never think she would leave me hopeless. Went through some things all by myself, hoping that she would notice. Go through that phase, think how I felt, and that's what keep me focused. Heart feeling strange, like when you left, that's when I see my lowest. Love when I watch her leave, hate when I see her going. Search for that broken piece, I leave it open. Wrote you this melody, I hope you hear this poem. I had to set you free, feel like you still stolen. Know you can see me falling, gave you a pinky promise. I know you still put down your phone like you don't see me calling. I try to show you my emotions, you don't see that often. I should've known to take it slow, but see, I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just hope I never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love long. Pain in her heart, I can feel it.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And, of course, Jonathan Isaac. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Okongwu. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Smith with the rebound. Here's Harden. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. He takes it in. Isaac outside. On the wing, Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through. I'll tell you what, you have to be excited about Jonathan Isaac. Whenever he's on the floor, he makes an impact on both ends of the court. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart in basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And it's blocked by Thibault. Harden with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. For three, Smith. And the 76ers another three. You know, the main thing for Jonathan Isaac is his health. Seems like whenever he gets healthy, he ends up getting hurt again. Guy's been through a lot. He's had to battle through a number of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously frustrating for him, I'm sure. But he's still got youth on his side. So here's hoping he can remain healthy and reach his potential.
Outside Harden. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Up top, Harden with the drive. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. Now Harden. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, it's rare that one of the game's best scorers is also one of the best playmakers. Harden does it all at the offensive end.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Here's Dozier. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. He has 6.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Here's Harden, driving inside, and then Harden with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Jonathan Isaac.
Shot is good by Isaac.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the middle. Embiid inside. And it's blocked by Thibault. Jacks up a 3. And the 76ers another 3. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight. Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Now here's Harden. Back to Smith. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Thibault on the wing. Harden from outside. Sinks it from distance.
For 3.
Harden's got 7 points.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks from outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Up top, Harden. The 3, Smith. And he can't get that one. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Sixers ahead, up by 15. Don't go away. We'll be back.
For your ETL Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Hits a three-pointer. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Porter defending. Here's Embiid. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Porter gets the bucket.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Goes back up. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket on the night.
Gilgeous-Alexander, skilled and athletic, and that time hits the offensive glass.
And here's Porter outside. Joel Embiid with the board. And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. Pass to Okongwu. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Trent from long range. Knocks down the long J.
3 points.
And the 76ers lead by 17. And Atlanta has possession. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Here's Okongwu. And he jams it home with authority.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
For the 76ers. All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Smith outside. Counted from distance. Smith's gotten his third basket of the night.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they get it back. Here's Schroeder. Harris right side. Pass to Trent. Another three for Philadelphia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Herder. Back to Schroeder. Up top Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Oh, deflected. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. The shot by Johnson, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. For a younger player, Jalen Johnson has an impressively versatile game.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he uses his athleticism to make a splash on the boards, and his quickness really allows him to hassle ball handlers. Add his shooting, and he's a solid all-around package. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he recovers it. Pass to Johnson. Back to Adams. to stop the run. Double team on Adams. Trent from long range. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Schroeder can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Down low. Here's Adams.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
The 76ers making a switch here. And Adams drops them both. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Isaac left side. Over Johnson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Back to Johnson. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks outside. Pass to Okongwu.
Isaiah Jackson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Okongwu. Isaac covering. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich from long range.
And if Gary Harris does not close out, that shot probably goes in. Instead, no dice.
Here's Coffey. Hits the trifecta.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continuing to make not just baby steps in his improvement, but massive strides. See the playmaking and the scoring coming together more and more consistent.
Offensive board. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. And Isaac, here we go.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Johnson. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Oh, and a beautiful crossover there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good recognition right there. He reacts quickly to what's happening out there.
It's Johnson with a drive. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Okongwu. Another shot. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Back to Harden. Smith outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. He's got 11.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass
to Brooks. Into the lane. Oh, and that was no question. Powered it down.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Isaac. Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Outside Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And, you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
They need this. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Isaac for three. And the 76ers get it back. Smith outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Smith's got 14 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Inside. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Going inside. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. They've had incredible success Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Pass to Ariza. That shot, no good. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's stolen by Trent. Wagner in the high post. On the wing, Porter. On the take. Here's Ariza. The three ball. Tipped away. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Okongwu. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Back to Ariza. Lots of room. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Ariza's gotten his first basket of the night.
Ariza rising and firing.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to Porter. 4-3. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Pass to Trent. Off target from outside. Now Bogdanovich. No good on the three. Right wing. It's 2-on-1. Here's Okongwu. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
Porter with it. Wagner with a screen. There's the three. The rebound by Embiid. So it's Atlanta now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first two games of the season between these teams.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
To the inside. Outside for Porter. This one for three. Pure from three-point range.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Porter with it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this...
Welcome to Season 6 in NBA 2K22.
Baby, I've been waiting for somebody who can bring my heart to life. Oh, lately, I've been giving all my energy, and right now is the time. I've been on my own every night, but I know with my people by my side, I'll be alright. I'll be fine. Let's go. Yeah.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And, of course, Jonathan Isaac. And it's the Hawks to start out. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. And he drops in the layup. Off the glass. Tonight, great rebounders on both sides, Brent. They should be very physical out there.
Yeah, we should put on some elbow pads. It might make its way over here to the announcer's booth, B.A. These are strong teams that like to mix it up physically.
Outside Harden. Here he goes. And then Harden with the jam.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Over to the left wing. Here's Dozier. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
We've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
And he drives in. Kicks it out to Isaac. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Isaac with the steal.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Here's Okongwu. He's averaging about 6 points per game.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. It seems to be rushing shots.
I'll tell you what, you have to be excited about Jonathan Isaac. Whenever he's on the floor, he makes an impact on both ends of the court.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from in close.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Brooks from outside. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
And then Harden with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. You know, the main thing for Jonathan Isaac is his health. Seems like whenever he gets healthy, he ends up getting hurt again. Guy's been through a lot. He's had to battle through a number of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously frustrating for him, I'm sure. But he's still got youth on his side. And so here's hoping he can remain healthy and reach his potential.
Harden with it. Picked up by Embiid. 5 on the clock. Here's Isaac. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks trailing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Yep, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Back to Isaac. Left side, Harden. Back to Isaac. The three, Smith. And the 76ers another three.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Thibault. Isaac outside. Beyond the arc. Pass to Thibault. Outside Harden. Now here's Isaac. Rejected by Okongwu. It's stolen by Thibault. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dozier. Again, Philadelphia.
I just love the ball move.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And that one's good. Dozier.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Count the basket. 10 points for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Going inside. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in.
All right, coming up to the court right now.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Pass to Embiid. And it's rejected. Here's Trent. Outside Harden. He takes it in. Smith left side. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passes.
Here's Okongwu. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Isaac. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Outside Harden. Picked by Isaac. To the middle. And the dunk by Isaac.
It's rare that one of the game's best scorers is also one of the best playmakers. Harden does it all at the offensive end.
He got a piece of it. Smith outside. Thibault on the wing. Outside Harden. Picked by Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Embiid. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And for a guy over 7 feet, Embiid's jump shot is ridiculously smooth. So unfair for the D.
Pass to Isaac. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Isaac's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Harden drives in. Outside Thibault. From deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for Philadelphia.
And he's good on the first of 3. So both teams making some changes here. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. .111 left in the second. Here's Schroeder. Deflected. And they get it back. And now the Sixers on the break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Porter. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the 76ers lead by 17. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
11 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Jackson, the screen. Let's go with a three. That shot off. And so it's Philadelphia leading by 7. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Now Porter. Six to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wagner. And he can't get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovic has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Porter. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Count it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the inside. Okongwu. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the 76ers lead by 16.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
When he's in the zone, Embiid can just knock it down, turning the pass immediately into points. You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Porter. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitation so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Wagner in the high post. The rebound by the Hawks. It's tipped. Pass to Porter. Offline with a three. And Atlanta has possession. Down by 15. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Hawks with another three.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
The drive by Porter. And here's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right wing. Left side Porter. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
The offensive rebound. Goes back up. Pass to Embiid. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jonathan Isaac making his return from that knee injury he suffered in the bubble. Through the grueling rehab, he kept hope, kept the faith, and kept working to come back strong. He said it revealed another level of grit and grind inside of him. And guys, he's determined to come back better than ever.
Thanks, Allie.
We got a free shirt. Who wants to make some noise?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. "55 seconds left in the third. Here's Schroeder. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's Smith.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
With the dunk.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Isaac. And here's Schroeder outside. Smith with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Isaac for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Isaac's got 11 points.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's Schroeder. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Dozier. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Sixers ahead, running away with it. And we're... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. It's stolen by Isaac. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Trent with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And here's Harden. Here's Isaac. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Okongwu. And it's blocked by Harden. And Brett, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. You think that's a positive move?
I think, BA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. But my biggest concern in the first couple years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships that they've been offered.
Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And that one's good. Dozier.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Steps back. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden from outside. Another three for Philadelphia. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Smith outside. Outside Harden. Another three for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
The crossover. And it's good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Harden. Now here's Isaac. Embiid covers. Brooks with it. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He could still get in the mid-range and do damage.
The open shot, Isaac. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Harden from outside. The three is up. Another three for Philadelphia.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Isaac's shot is off. And so it's Atlanta with it. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's Harden. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked off.
And I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown, downtown, downtown. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown, downtown, downtown. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, downtown, downtown, downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And no matter, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of Isaacs kicking in. I could win the Zion throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they rolled. They gave them all. Every king got it. Every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
Hey, rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. Honey band, in the Sprinter van. Never play middle, man. We got it, man. I don't, man. We got it, man. Spend like a ceiling fan. Not for the dividends, reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery. Show my agility and my ability. Go on like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your. like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stands like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a Maverick or John Madden. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. I'm thumbing through bands and rocks, deep in that. There ain't no friends in that. First playing, get on a new. I got a lens attached like my got. He bound to anything that he at. Catch him in quick, empty the. Money counters beeping, blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping. With a if they creeping, 2 turn while I'm snatch who chain. Posted in the rain with some heathens. Look how far I came, they can't believe. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump.